In the frozen silence of the Arctic, survival is a game of wit. The Arctic fox, small, fluffy, and seemingly fragile, is one of nature's most cunning predators. This video uncovers the genius-level hunting strategies that help the Arctic fox thrive where few creatures dare to live. Arctic foxes live in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Temperatures can drop below -50 degrees Celsius, food is scarce, and predators are always a threat. Yet, these small mammals thrive, thanks to their brilliant hunting adaptations. One of their most iconic tricks is moosing, a behavior where they leap into the air and dive nose first into the snow. But it's not just random digging. It's based on sound and possibly something even stranger. Foxes have exceptional hearing. They can detect the faintest rustle of a lemming moving under thick layers of snow. When they hear movement, they position their body, calculate the angle, and then pounce. But here's where it gets weird. Studies show that Arctic foxes are more successful in their leaps when they face north. Some scientists believe they're using Earth's magnetic field like a natural compass to triangulate prey positions POV from snow level as fox prepares to leap. This built-in GPS helps them estimate depth and distance, making their dives more than guesswork. It's a biological superpower few predators possess. But foxes aren't just solo hunters. They often shadow polar bears, feeding on the scraps left behind from larger kills like seals. It's a dangerous but rewarding game. When food is scarce in winter, these clever canines also bury leftovers. Their memory is so sharp they can locate food weeks later, even under feet of snow. But survival isn't just about food. It's also about avoiding becoming food. Arctic foxes are hunted by golden eagles, wolves, and even polar bears. To stay alive, they've developed incredible camouflage. In winter, their thick, pure white fur helps them vanish into the snow-covered landscape. This camouflage isn't just for hiding. It's for stalking prey undetected. Come summer, when the snow melts and tundra colors shift, their fur changes to a brownish gray, allowing them to blend into rocky terrain and moss. This seasonal camouflage is one of the most remarkable traits in the animal kingdom, and it's not just cosmetic. It's a direct result of photoperiodism, where fur color responds to daylight length, not temperature. But adaptation doesn't stop at appearance. Arctic foxes are also resourceful den builders. A single den can have over 100 entrances and be used for generations. These dens aren't just shelters, they're strategic hunting bases. Foxes often position them near seabird colonies or lemming paths to stay close to food sources, mother fox peeking out with pups nearby. Their intelligence also shines in their social behavior. While most hunt solo, Arctic foxes have been seen cooperating with mates or family groups to catch prey more efficiently. And they don't rely on just one food source. Their diet is incredibly varied. From birds, eggs, and rodents to berries and fish, they adapt their menu based on availability, which is key to surviving in such an unpredictable ecosystem. In some coastal regions, Arctic foxes even develop specialized diets. In Iceland, for example, many foxes survive almost entirely off seabirds and marine invertebrates. And when times get tough, they're not above stealing. Arctic foxes will raid nests, scavenge carcasses, and even follow human settlements for scraps. Opportunism is a survival trait. Even their feet are built for survival, with thick fur on the soles that acts like snowshoes, preventing heat loss and allowing traction on icy surfaces. But perhaps the most fascinating trick of all is their ability to survive long Arctic winters without food. They enter a state of reduced metabolism and rely on body fat, moving only when absolutely necessary. As the Arctic fox pushes through the biting cold, it does so not just with cleverness, but with resilience built over thousands of years of evolution. One of its most remarkable hunting strategies appears when the tundra thaws in summer. During this time, the tundra becomes a temporary buffet of bird eggs and newborn chicks. Seabirds like snow buntings and eiders become vulnerable, and the fox knows exactly where to look. With exceptional memory and patience, Arctic foxes will quietly stalk nesting sites and wait for the perfect moment to snatch an egg, or even an unwatched chick, without alerting nearby adults. But they don't eat everything at once. These foxes often store food in multiple hidden caches across their territory, a technique known as scatter hoarding. And when winter hits again, they rely heavily on memory to retrieve those meals, even under snow and ice. It's a test of both brain power and instinct. Despite their small size, Arctic foxes roam vast distances in search of food, sometimes traveling hundreds or even thousands of kilometers across frozen sea ice. One fox tracked by researchers traveled over 2,700 miles in just 76 days, from Norway to Canada, making it one of the longest journeys ever recorded for a land mammal. What drives such a journey? Sometimes it's food scarcity. Other times it's a search for a new denning site or breeding ground. These foxes are constantly adapting, constantly moving. Survival is motion. And let's not forget reproduction. When spring arrives, female foxes give birth to large litters, sometimes up to 14 pups, and both parents work tirelessly to feed and protect them. This period is critical for teaching young foxes the tricks of survival: caching, stalking, hiding, and escaping. Play is training. Each tumble and pounce is a lesson in survival. But as climate change alters the Arctic landscape, new challenges emerge. Warmer temperatures allow red foxes, larger and more dominant cousins, to expand northward, competing for territory and food. Aggressive competition, and in many regions, red foxes are displacing their smaller cousins. Still, the Arctic fox continues to fight for its place in the ecosystem. Its intelligence, adaptability, and sheer determination make it one of nature's greatest survivors. To understand just how resilient the Arctic fox is, consider this. Even at temperatures as low as -70 degrees Celsius, its fur provides unmatched insulation. No other mammal is better equipped for this extreme environment. Its round body shape, short legs, and small ears are all evolutionary designs to conserve heat. The very shape of the fox is part of its survival strategy. Arctic foxes also communicate using a range of vocalizations and body language, from warning barks to submissive whines, helping them coordinate, defend territory, and raise young. As apex scavengers and skilled hunters, they play an essential role in the Arctic ecosystem. They help control rodent populations and clean up carrion, maintaining the delicate balance of this frozen world. Despite facing threats from habitat loss, warming climates, and invasive predators, the Arctic fox remains a symbol of adaptability. Every leap into the snow, every cache, every kilometer traveled speaks to a masterclass in survival. In a world rapidly changing, the Arctic fox reminds us of the intelligence and resilience found in even the smallest of predators. A creature of ice and instinct, it survives not with brute force but with strategy, patience, and cleverness. If you enjoyed discovering the secrets of the Arctic fox, make sure to subscribe for more wildlife intelligence and survival stories. There's so much more to the animal kingdom than meets the eye, and we're just getting started.